Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about investment accounting. We know that in the modern era all business concern may purchase shares of other business or debentures or stock of other business concern. It is stated that ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒരു ബിസിനസ് കൺസേൺ മറ്റുള്ള ബിസിനസ്സിൽ നിന്നും ഷെയറോ ഡിബഞ്ചറോ സ്റ്റോക്കോ വാങ്ങുന്നതിനാണ് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. From this video, we can understand that how to prepare an investment account and how to handle investment item in the business. First of all, we want to discuss about type of investment. There are two type of investment. First one, fixed interest investment. Second one, variable yield investment. Fixed interest investment means when an investment carry a fixed rate of interest or dividend, it is known as fixed interest investment. Second one, variable yield investment means when an investment does not carry fixed interest or dividend, it is known as variable yield investment. Then we want to discuss some important terms in dealing of investment. First one, face value. Second, at par price. Third, at discounted price. Fourth, at premium price. Fifth, market value. Face value means declared in the face of the document. It is shown on the face of the security document. It is the value in which the shares is initially issued. Second one, at par price. Here purchase or sale of document or share is at face value. Third, at discount price. Here purchased or sold less than the face value. Fourth, at premium price. Purchased or sold more than the face value. Fifth, market value. It means it is the current value in which shares are bought and purchased. Then we want to discuss what is investment account. To record the securities like shares, debentures and stock, we should open a separate account called investment account. In investment account, there are three amount column. First amount column show nominal value. Second amount column show interest and then total cost. This account helps to understand the nominal value of the share or debenture, the amount of interest and total cost separately. Then we want to discuss about investment ledger. It is a special type of ledger which is used by the investing company to record all the details of each investment. If the company have more than one investment, all such investments should be shown in a ledger book that is called investment ledger. Then objectives of investment ledger. First one, it facilitates proper recording of each security separately. If the company have more than one security, the investment ledger help to facilitate the proper recording of each security separately. Second one, it facilitate collection of interest and dividend. It help to collect or remain to collect interest or dividend at a time. Then third one, to determine the value of security at the end of the year, the investment ledger calculate the value of investment each and every year end. Fourth one, help to ascertain the profit or loss on sale of any security. If you want to sold out the security, the investment ledger help to calculate the profit or loss of the sale. Then we want to discuss about some points to remember. First one, cum dividend and ex dividend. Cum dividend means in the case of cum dividend, the purchaser has to entitle to get the dividend amount up to the date of sales. Then ex dividend means the seller has to entitle to get the dividend amount up to the date of purchase. Second one, cum interest and ex interest. Cum interest means the buyer has entitled to get interest amount up to the date of sales. Then ex interest means in the case of ex interest, the seller has entitled to get interest amount up to the date of sales. Third one, on receipt of bonus share, no entry in cost column. We know that bonus shares are costless, so issue of bonus shares are entered only in receipt side, not in the cost column. Fourth one, in case of sale of right share, the amount received will be entered in the cost column on credit side. We use the amount received from the sale of such a share. They should be treated as a receipt, not as a amount for nominal value of the asset, because there is a no nominal value of right share. Fifth one, profit or loss on sales to be transferred to profit and loss account. Sixth, if the investment are held as fixed asset valued at cost. Then we want to discuss how adjust brokerage and other expense in investment account. We know that a broker is a person who take a duty of middleman. In case of sale proceeds, here broker can get amount from the purchasing party or selling party. The amount paid to the brokers while transferring the investment are called brokerage. Then when securities are purchased, the brokerage and stamp duty should be added with the cost price of the investment. അഥവാ നമ്മൾ സെക്യൂരിറ്റീസ് പർച്ചേസ് ചെയ്യാന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അപ്പോൾ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് പ്രൈസ് ഓഫ് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റിൻ്റെ കൂടെ ബ്രോക്കറേജും അതിൻ്റെ സ്റ്റാമ്പ് ഡ്യൂട്ടിയും ആഡ് ചെയ്യണം എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ഞാൻ സെക്യൂരിറ്റി സോൾഡ് ചെയ്യുന്ന കേസിലാണെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സ്റ്റാമ്പ് ഡ്യൂട്ടി ഡിഡക്റ്റഡ് ഫ്രം ദ സെയിലിൽ നിന്നും അത് ഡിഡക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യണം. ബ്രോക്കറേജും അതേപോലെ തന്നെ സ്റ്റാമ്പ് ഡ്യൂട്ടിയും should be deducted from the sale. Then accounting treatment in journal entry for investment account. First, purchase or sale of investment on the date of payment of interest. When investment is purchased, investment account after to bank account. Here price is means quoted price plus brokerage. The amount quoted on investment plus brokerage. Then second one, when interest received, bank account after to interest account. Third one, when investment is sold, bank account after to investment account. Here the amount is quoted price minus brokerage. Here is an expense, so it is be quoted price minus brokerage. ഇവിടെ പ്രൈസ് കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ കോട്ടഡ് പ്രൈസ് മൈനസ് ബ്രോക്കറേജ് ആയിരുന്നു. പക്ഷേ നമ്മൾ പർച്ചേസിൻ്റെ കേസിൽ കോട്ടഡ് പ്രൈസ് പ്ലസ് ബ്രോക്കറേജ് ആയിരുന്നു. ഫോർത്ത് വൺ, ഫോർ ട്രാൻസ്ഫർ ഓഫ് ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ടു ദ പ്രോഫിറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ലോസ് അക്കൗണ്ട്. ദെൻ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് അക്കൗണ്ട് ഡെപ്റ്റർ ടു പ്രോഫിറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ലോസ് അക്കൗണ്ട്. ഫിഫ്ത്ത് വൺ, ഫോർ ദ ബാലൻസ് ഓഫ് ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് അക്കൗണ്ട് ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ടു ബി ട്രാൻസ്ഫേർഡ് ടു profit and loss account. Investment in the case of profit, investment account debtor to profit and loss account. If there is a loss, this is reverse. Reverse means profit and loss account debtor to investment. എന്തെങ്കിലും പ്രോഫിറ്റ് ഉണ്ടെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെൻറ്റ് അക്കൗണ്ട് ഡെപ്റ്റർ ടു പ്രോഫിറ്റ് ആൻഡ് ലോസ് അക്കൗണ്ട്. ഇഫ് ദർ ഈസ് എനി ലോസ് that journal entry must be reversed, then profit and loss account debtor to investment. Okay, thank you.